Turbo engines are amazing when they're taken care of. They're fast, efficient, and super fun to drive. But the truth is, most drivers don't realize how easy it is to damage a turbo without even knowing it. Small habits, tiny mistakes, and quick shortcuts can slowly steal power, kill fuel economy, and eventually destroy the turbo completely. In this video, we're breaking down the most common turbo-killing mistakes drivers make every day, and more importantly, how to avoid them. Whether you want to protect your engine, save money on repairs, or just make your car last longer, this guide will help you keep your turbo running strong for years. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Skipping the engine warm-up. The moment you start your turbo car, it's tempting to hit the road immediately. But rushing out the door can hurt your engine more than you think. When the engine starts, the oil is cold and hasn't reached the turbocharger yet. And the turbo? It spins insanely fast, over 200,000 revolutions per minute in some cases. That's a lot of heat packed into a tiny machine. Oil acts as both a lubricant and a coolant. Without it flowing properly, the turbo can overheat quickly, causing long-term damage. The simple fix? Just wait 5 to 10 seconds after starting your car. This short pause gives oil a chance to circulate and protect the turbo. If you're pressed for time, you can also drive gently. Keep the RPMs low for the first 5 to 10 minutes and avoid flooring the gas pedal. A good rule of thumb is to wait until your idle RPM settles, which is a sign that oil is flowing and your turbo is protected. Mistake number 2. Shutting down while hot. Here's another killer mistake: turning off your turbo engine right after a hard drive. When the turbo has been working hard, temperatures can spike up to 1,750 degrees Fahrenheit. If you cut the engine instantly, oil circulation stops, leaving hot oil trapped in the turbo. Over time, this can burn the oil and create deposits on the bearings, eventually destroying the turbo shaft. The solution? Let your car idle for just 20 to 30 seconds after driving hard. This simple step keeps oil moving and cools the turbo down gradually. If your car is modified or pushed harder than stock, a turbo timer is a great investment. It keeps the engine running just long enough to protect the turbo. Some modern engines have extra water pumps that keep circulating coolant after you shut it off, but if yours doesn't, just drive gently for the last few miles. Slowing down naturally lowers turbo temperatures and is a simple but effective habit. Mistake number 3. Overusing stop-start systems. Modern cars often come with stop-start technology, which shuts off the engine at a light and restarts it when you lift your foot off the brake. It's a fuel saver, but it's not exactly turbo-friendly. Every time the engine stops instantly, oil circulation halts. Without oil flowing, the turbo can overheat and leave deposits on its bearings. Over time, these tiny buildups can seriously damage your turbo. If you're planning a spirited drive or need full performance, turn off the stop-start feature. This allows your engine to idle briefly, giving the turbo a chance to cool naturally. For everyday relaxed driving, leaving it on is okay. But always keep an eye out for unusual noises, sluggish acceleration, or warning lights. These could be signs your turbo isn't happy with frequent stops. Mistake number 4. Using the wrong oil. Oil isn't just oil when it comes to turbos. The wrong type can ruin your engine fast. Regular conventional oil can't handle the extreme heat a turbo creates. That's why high-quality synthetic oil is essential. It can withstand the heat, lubricate crucial parts, and protect your engine under stress. Timing your oil changes is just as important. Standard engines might go 7,500 miles between changes, but turbos demand fresher oil every 3,500 to 5,000 miles because high temperatures degrade oil faster. In cold weather, go for a lower viscosity synthetic oil like O-West or 5W. These oils flow faster at startup, reaching your turbo quickly. Skipping proper oil care is like leaving your turbo defenseless. And finally, mistake number 5. Ignoring foreign object damage. Turbochargers spin at incredible speeds, and even a tiny piece of debris can wreak havoc. Objects can come from inside the engine or sneak in through the air intake. While engine-borne debris is hard to prevent, the air filter is entirely in your control. Check it often. If the filter is worn, torn, or dirty, replace it immediately. Don't try to save a few bucks with cheap aftermarket filters. They often let debris through, which can cause turbo damage or even harm the engine. Many turbo engines have an intercooler that can trap some debris, but a clean, high-quality air filter is your first and best defense. Number 6. Skipping regular maintenance. Turbo engines are high-performance machines that handle a lot more stress than standard engines, so they need more frequent care. A common mistake is waiting for that check engine light to pop on. By then, some damage might already be done. The key is to be proactive. Stick to service intervals of every 3,500 to 5,000 miles, even if your car feels perfectly fine. Regular oil changes, fresh filters, and inspections of key components will stop small problems from snowballing into wallet-draining repairs. Ignoring maintenance creates a dangerous domino effect. Old oil breaks down, debris starts building up, and your turbo has to work way harder just to keep up. What does that mean for you? Lower efficiency, worse gas mileage, and eventually, catastrophic failure. The good news is, staying on top of maintenance is simple. You don't need any fancy tricks, just consistency. A little care now will literally save you thousands of dollars down the road. Here's a quick turbo tip. Think of your turbo like a high-performance athlete. An athlete wouldn't skip warm-ups, cool-downs, or routine checkups without expecting injuries. Small, consistent habits, like checking your filters and sticking to oil change schedules, will keep your engine performing at its absolute best for years to come. Alright, on to mistake number 7, lugging the engine. This is a big one. Lugging is when you try to accelerate hard while your engine is at a very low RPM, like trying to go up a hill in 5th gear. This is risky for any car, but it's especially dangerous for turbo engines. And here's why. Low-speed, high-load driving can trigger something called low-speed pre-ignition, or LSPI. This is when the air-fuel mixture ignites way too early in the cylinder, even before the spark plug fires. Imagine a tiny explosion happening at the wrong time. The result is a massive pressure spike that can crack pistons, ruin spark plugs, and cause permanent engine damage. Small, modern turbo engines are particularly prone to LSPI, so it's critical to always be in the right gear for your speed. Avoid flooring the gas pedal when your engine is struggling at low RPMs. Instead, downshift and let the engine rev up naturally. Think of it as letting your engine breathe properly rather than forcing it to sprint from a standstill. Smooth, steady acceleration is not only safer but also protects your turbo in the long run. Next up, mistake number 8. Neglecting the cooling system. Heat is the ultimate enemy of a turbo engine. Under heavy load, your turbo and pistons can reach insane temperatures, sometimes over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Without a top-notch cooling system, seals will melt, valves will warp, and the turbine itself will wear down. Essentially, your engine can self-destruct from the inside out. To prevent this nightmare scenario, your cooling system needs regular attention. Make sure your coolant is clean, topped up, and always use the specific type your car's manufacturer recommends. And don't forget about the intercooler. It's often mounted at the front of the car and is a magnet for bugs, leaves, and road debris. Cleaning it regularly ensures proper airflow and helps the turbo stay cool. Neglecting your cooling system might not trigger a warning light right away, but over time you'll start to notice performance drops, strange noises, or the temperature gauge creeping up. These are all early warning signs of turbo stress that could have been avoided with simple, routine care. Here's a pro tip. Treat your turbo engine like a high-performance race car. It needs the right gear selection and a cooling system that's in perfect shape. If you overload it or let it overheat, you'll pay the price in expensive repairs. Small steps like driving smart and keeping the cooling system clean make a huge difference in your engine's longevity. And finally, mistake number 9, using low-quality fuel. Turbo engines create serious pressure inside the combustion chamber, which means your fuel needs to be up to the task. Using low-octane or cheap, generic fuel can cause pre-ignition, where the fuel ignites too early. This is a fast track to engine knock, reduced efficiency, and long-term damage. High-octane fuel, or whatever your manufacturer recommends, might cost a little more at the pump, but it's cheap insurance for your engine and turbo. But that's not all. Poor quality fuel, when combined with engine oil vapors, can also cause nasty buildup on the throttle body. This gunk restricts airflow, which robs you of power and tanks your fuel economy. Mistake number 10 that many people make, taking short trips too often. Now, a quick drive to the store might seem harmless, but for turbo engines, especially direct injection ones, it's actually pretty tough. See, on short drives, your engine often doesn't get hot enough to reach its full operating temperature. This means some of the fuel doesn't burn completely. This unburned fuel can then seep into your oil, thinning it out and making it less effective at lubricating the turbo. Over time, this causes serious wear and tear. The fix is simple. Try to make your drives long enough for the engine and oil to fully warm up. Just a few extra minutes on the road can make a world of difference for your turbo's health. Even if you do everything right, you need to know how to spot trouble early. So, what are the warning signs of a failing turbo? First, sluggish acceleration. If your car feels lazy and doesn't pick up speed like it used to, your turbo might be losing its boost. Second, a drop in fuel economy. A struggling turbo is an inefficient one, so you'll find yourself at the gas station more often. Third, listen for strange noises. Any whining, whistling, or rattling sounds coming from the engine bay could mean trouble with the turbo's bearings or shaft. And finally, look for excessive smoke. Black or blue smoke puffing out of your exhaust can point to oil leaks or combustion problems linked to the turbo. If you notice any of these signs, don't wait. Get your car checked by a professional right away. Catching it early can prevent a catastrophic failure and save you a ton of money. So let's wrap it up with one final crucial tip. Avoiding these common mistakes is the single best way to keep your turbo engine running strong and smooth. From proper warm-ups and cool-downs, using the right oil and fuel, to regular maintenance and smart driving habits, every little step adds up. It all contributes to the longevity, performance, and your peace of mind. Just one slip-up can slash your engine's efficiency by up to 20%, so paying attention to the details really does pay off. Treat your turbo engine right, and it will reward you with years of powerful performance and reliability. You'll avoid costly repairs and keep your car feeling brand new. If you found these turbo-saving tips helpful, don't just watch, take action. Tap the bell icon so you never miss a tip that could save you thousands in repairs. And if you've ever had a turbo issue, share your experience or ask a question in the comments below. Let's keep our turbos in top shape together.